The more fundamental argument is the high threshold, evidential threshold that you have to establish to prove genocide. And that is extremely difficult, very difficult to prove genocide at the hands of a state.
Yet another loss of face for Pakistan, with Khawar Qureshi, the legal counsel for Pakistan in the Kulbhushan Jadhav case, coming out and saying that Pakistan will find no success if it goes to the International Court of Justice with the issue of Kashmir. The very clear statement that Khawar Qureshi has come out with is the fact that India and Pakistan are signatories of the Vienna Conventions, as also on the issue of genocide. But when it comes to Pakistan taking this entire issue of Kashmir to the World Court, they will have to convince the World Court that this indeed is a case of genocide, which Pakistan will absolutely fail in doing. Khawar Qureshi admitting that while there might be admissibility of the case of the issue of Kashmir at the World Court, there might be no success for Pakistan. So it is for Imran Khan's administration and the Pakistani establishment to really convince or see and contemplate whether if they would be able to convince the international community before even contemplating taking the issue of Kashmir to the ICJ. Having said that, Khawar Qureshi also has come out and said that in the history of ICJ, no country has been held accountable on cases of genocide, be it the case of Serbia and Bosnia, where the countries were not found guilty. And when you see such records, then it is very difficult for a country to come out and convince the world that a state is involved in a case of genocide. Also, the numbers, the threshold for number of deaths would have to go into thousands and thousands. In Kashmir, there have been only a few deaths, and we know why those deaths took place. Either it was terrorists hitting out or attacking shopkeepers who opened shops, or a stray incident of violence in certain quarters. But beyond that, there has been no violence ever since the abrogation of some important provisions of Article 370 that led to removal of special status of the state of Jammu and Kashmir. So Pakistan now has to think whether they want to go to the ICJ and be embarrassed, or look at the larger picture that there will be no success and take the advice of their own counsel, Khawar Qureshi.